If you think going back to therapy is a waste of time, you're not alone. According to a 2021 survey, the number one reason people don't seek help is a lack of confidence in the mental health care system as a whole, which, as someone who's had an on-again, off-again relationship with therapy for the last 15 years, I get it. I've left a lot of therapy sessions thinking, man, that was a huge fucking waste of time. And that's when I was even lucky enough to get an appointment. The average wait list to see a therapist in the US is 6 weeks. Mental health care professionals are simply having a hard time keeping up with the demand for their services. Antidepressant prescriptions have risen 65% over the last 15 years. Deaths of despair are soaring. Could this be caused by a system that forces people to compete for their basic human needs? No! Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Price and lack of access are also big reasons that people don't go to therapy, but hopefully, in this orgy of profiteering that we call a country, there are enough services near you to help. But you're never going to find them if you're not looking. You have to start the process of getting help. I call it a process because that's what it is. You can't just go to one therapy session and be like, she smelled bad, and then never try again. Go into it with the expectation that you're going to take a couple of L's before you find the right person. It's hard, but so is your life. So stop being a jerk and just go do it, Jessica. There's a delusional story that we tell ourselves about ourselves called the ego. And if you have any degree of self-esteem at all, you'll probably resist the idea of going to therapy. This is totally normal. You think, for what? What is this person going to tell me that I don't already know? Or, my problems aren't that serious. I can pull it together. I just need to spend $2,000 on a vacation. I just need to travel across the country in my RV until I get murdered by my boyfriend in the desert. I just need the biggest crack rock money can buy. I'll be fine. Daddy just needs his medicine. You fall for the capitalist trap of searching for something outside yourself to bring you happiness. I mean, even right now, you're watching a video of some asshole who went to Party City and spent $12 to dress up like a pirate on the internet. You don't need me. You've had this secret stuff in you all along. I'm just the guy who hopefully nudges you in the direction of the person who can help you with your shit. I know you've been trying to figure it out on your own, and that's great, and we're all very proud of you, but sometimes two heads are better than one. If you're still on the fence about it, let me put it to you this way. If you feel like your life has no purpose, you're skipping meals or overeating, falling into addictions, not sleeping well, you're always in a bad mood, and whenever you try to talk about it, you either get upset or cry, my brother in Christ, you have depression. Like, whether you like it or not. Like, if there was an alien studying Earth and they, observed you scientifically, I think they would deduce, right, you see that one right there? You see him? He's a bit sad, isn't he? Why are the aliens British? And that's not me trying to psychoanalyze you through the power of the internet. That's just like the clinical definition of depression. And I know people have to seek therapy at their own pace. I'm aware of that. I respect that. And I know a lot of therapists suck. I made a whole video about it. Like dating, it's messy. But when you finally find the right person, you finally make that connection, it's just such a weight off your shoulders, man. You can just be like, finally, like, I'm not alone in this stupid fucking universe. The worst part of it is just that you gotta go do something. That's really the worst part of it, is that you have to get in a car and get gas and drive 20 minutes and sit in some waiting room and then go be vulnerable in front of a stranger. But look at me. I've done it enough times, and now I feel confident talking about my fucking problems on the internet. Look at me go. I know the idea of it sucks, but at the end of the day, it's like a couple emails, maybe a phone call. You spend an hour talking to some person that you never have to see again, and then you're done. Go decompress in whatever way you need to. Go buy a smoothie, go to the gym, go fucking whack off. Reward yourself however you like to reward yourself. Give me your finest crack rock, please. It'll be fine, I promise. Like, if you can make it through all the bullshit that you've made it through to this point, you can spend an hour of your life focusing on improving your mental health. Whether the therapist is helpful or not, just the fact that you did that for yourself is such a big deal and something you should absolutely feel proud of. You're allowing yourself to be vulnerable, which, like, even the most alpha male dudes on the planet are afraid of that shit. It's a truly brave and revolutionary act to say, you know what, instead of being a cog in the capitalist machine 24/7, I'm going to take time out of my day, out of my week, to focus on myself. I'm going to take the time and I'm going to do the work, not because I want to be a more efficient slave, but because I'm worth it. Don't go into it with the idea that you're fixing yourself. You're just exploring yourself. You're getting curious about what makes you you. And if anybody judges you for it, they can eat an astronomically sized dick. They can fuck off all the way to the Andromeda galaxy where the crack-smoking British aliens live, okay? One of my favorite pastimes is to just go on Psychology Today and just type in a random zip code and look at the therapist. All right, let's try to think of like the most depressing place on earth. Rockford, Illinois. All right, what do we got here? I'm looking for someone who I could really relate to. A lot of women, a lot of attractive women. That's not going to work for me. Oh, here we go. Oh, damn. Harland with the bow tie, killing it, brother. Monica Benton, what's going on here? What has she got to say? What's she all about?
Hi, my name's Monica Benton.
Okay, never mind. Deborah, beautiful Deborah. Jason Pretzel. It's Mr. Pretzel. Hi, I'm Mr. Pretzel. I'm looking for a fella down in Daytona Beach. Looking for a guy that's got a good tan, wears polo shirts and boat shoes. You are looking at potential therapist profiles? Why? Perhaps your life is not going the way you thought it would. This guy gets you, dude. All right, we gotta find somebody that I really see myself in. Stash brother. This guy fucks for sure. Jewish, yes. Dr. Dan Cohen, Dr. Leon Feldman, Dr. Jonathan Rosenblum, Dr. Alan Penna, Dr. David Baha, Dr. Ari Lowell, Dr. Max Craig Kosovitsky, Dr. Shelby L. Schiller. God damn. What do you mean I can't save photo? God, I'm so lame. Hey, look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. Come on. Look at Jeremy. I like this guy a lot. Something about him. I wish you could filter by mustache. Bob Funk. Hell yeah, dude. I like this guy. There's just something about him. Types of therapy. Let's look into that. What other types of therapy? Hypnotherapy. This is really where you get your money's worth here. Holy fuck. What the hell? What in God's green earth? Yeah. Wait, is that real? When you smile, you kind of look like Jeffrey Epstein a little bit. Dude, this is what I would look like if I was a girl, for sure. All right, time to go back to my home country. Therapists in Ireland. We've got Lawrence Murphy. We've got Breda Morrissey. We've got Evie Flynn. We've got Sinead Russell. We've got Fatima Rose David. We've got Dermot Casey. We've got Kevin Leahy. We've got Helena O'Leary. Let's get really, really specific about this, okay? I want very cheap. No, I want a medium therapist. Describe me. I would like them to specialize in white. Literally just do that. Like, that's a great first step. I put the link in the description. I'm not affiliated with Psychology Today in any way. In fact, they're probably going to send me a cease and desist. Just type in your zip code and see what kind of freaks and geeks you got lurk in the halls of your local professional building. Nobody's going through your internet history, and we all know you have nastier shit on there anyways. So I know it's not fun, and I know that none of this is your fault, but just stop being a jerk and just do it. Okay, Jessica? There's a random Jessica being like, am I in the Truman Show? What the fuck is happening right now? Dude, if I start selling therapy is cool t-shirts, fucking kill me.